out. Miss Georgiana, OMG, welcome, welcome. I've been watching you the whole time backstage, and I was like, man, I wish I could just pop her up here. The video is playing, y'all. She's back there dancing. I love it. So tell us first. Oh, and you shared a little bit of your story. I'm so hyped. I'm like, oh, I want to say it, but I want you to tell it. But tell us first where you're checking in from.
I'm checking in from Indian Trail, North Carolina.
Indian Trail, North Carolina. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So let's start. How did you get to Tava? What brought you here?
So basically, my husband and I, we own several businesses. And a lot of times people get it confused because you own businesses and you're making good money, but it doesn't mean that you have time freedom. And I remember 2 weeks before I got Tava, and Tava, we collided and everything was just such a blessing. I can't wait to share more about the company and my experience. But prior to that, I shut down all of my social sites because I was trying to get my thoughts together and get my mind clear. And I was thinking, it's great to make good money, but the time freedom wasn't there. And my husband and I wanted to spend more time with our family and our children, especially now that things are opening up. So we're like, what do we do? And so I said, well, let me just relax myself, get my mind clear and see what needs to be done. And I was on YouTube just looking at a few motivational videos. And then I saw a video with LT Money. And I was like, okay. I said, well, this looks like something interesting. So I was about to go to sleep. But then something was like, go back to that video. Then I was like, well, I want to go to sleep now. I've been up so late. And so I went back to the video, got the number, and I called him. And that's when everything kicked off from there.
What? So you did not know him prior to that video?
I did not. But when I watched the video, our mentors, Mr. Moore and Mrs. Moore, was in the video that he had. And it was just such great information. So I said, well, if this stuff is real, I would love to try it. Let me find out. And I'm the type of person that I feel like if there is something great and there's an opportunity, you don't just wait, you go for it. And that's what I did. So I called him. When he didn't answer the first call, I said, no, if this situation here and this is keeping me up, I'm going to call him again. And he answered the second time.
Wow. I hope everyone on here is listening to what they said. Social media is the way to go. In addition to whatever else you're doing and building your business. But if you are not posting and sharing who you are and what you do and talking about the products, you are not in business. Okay, so you called him and like, what did you say?
I called him and I just started immediately. First, after I introduced myself, it was just all about the business. I wanted to know more. I had started doing research even before getting him on the phone, because when I couldn't get him on the first call, I was like, well, let me just kind of see what research and what, just learn more about the company in that short period of time. But then when we spoke on the phone, I just told him, I said, I believe this is where I'm supposed to be and I want in. And he was like, okay, well, there's another video you can watch. I'm going to get you connected with Miss Nina Moore. And I was like, okay. I said, but I really want in. I believe this is where I should be. And when I believe in something and that's what I want, I'm going for and I'm going to get it. And so I was able to watch an introduction about the company, another one. And then I believe I saw it was Coach Sheila, actually. I was able to watch the next day. I watched something in more information about the company. And I said, well, look, I really want in. And that night they got me signed up. I had so many complications with my phone. He had to assist me through the whole process. We were on the phone for probably close to an hour because I said, I'm getting in. And when I let my husband know what was going on, he said, look, we're both in here now. So that's what we did.
Wow.
Immediately. Yes.
Phenomenal. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. I love it. Okay. So let's talk a little bit. Okay. I was going to say, talk about your family, but now once you got signed up and you were in the business, did you begin taking the product or what did you do?
Absolutely. So I fell in love with Valet. Oh my goodness. I'm really big on health and wellness. It's just something about this. So I am the person that I always purchase all types of vitamins, not just for my husband and I, for our children as well. So our cabinets with vitamins were full. And the main vitamins that I purchased were listed on here. So I said, wait a minute, I'm taking these pills and capsules, but there's a liquid multivitamin. So we jumped on this immediately. And a lot of people don't know the reason why I'm so serious when it comes to liquid multivitamins. But when you have children, and they're going off to school, I'm not saying that I don't trust that they're going to have a good meal, because I'm big on meal prepping. I will send them off to school with meals at times as well. But the thing is that what if they're not able to get certain things? And for me, it made me feel good as a mother to know that at least they're getting some vitamins in. And by the time they get home, if they don't eat like they should at school, when they get home, I'll be able to, give them their dinner, lunch, just what have you, know that they're getting the proper nutrients in. Yes. So when I realized that Valet 30 had everything and more, and then the absorption rate.
She said it had a few vitamins in it. It had what?
Everything and more.
Somebody put that in the chat. Everything and more.
Yeah, so it had everything and more. So I said, look, this is it. I'm definitely going to, get on with doing that. But also additional to that, I was blessed in my marriage with a son, but I gave birth to 4 children. And baby number 4, I was working on, I just needed to lose my last, I would say maybe between 12 or 13 or 15 pounds more. And I felt like I could not lose that weight for anything. I've never really had issues to me after giving birth and losing weight, but this time around it was a struggle. So of course I was like, well, let me try the detox tea and let's see how this is going to work for me. And when I tell you the detox tea was a game changer. I have never, so I thought I probably have been so into my health before and I've detoxed before, but there is no other. I have never had a detox tea that was this great, made me feel good, and I saw immediate results.
Okay, hold up. And tell hubby, don't get mad at me. So men, don't look. This is for the women right here. All right. So first, tell us, how much weight have you totally lost?
I would say close to 15 pounds in less than a month. And those are the last pounds that I needed to lose after having baby number 4.
He's baby number 4. And yeah. How old is baby number 4 right now?
Baby number 4 is 10 months. I have one in college who's 21 years old, full ride scholarship to a university. He's 21. He'll be completing next year. I have a 15-year-old son, a 9-year-old daughter, and a 10-month baby. And I was able to take our Vicia detox tea. And I mean, first of all, I give all glory to my mighty creator, but he sends things and send people to help you along the way. And I know Tava and the products have been a blessing as well as my team. So,
well, okay. Yeah. You've got to do it, sis. You've got to do it. I need you to stand up. I mean, if you're going to wear the doggone dress, you better show it. You better show it. Yeah. Hubby, don't get mad. Men, don't look. 10-month-old baby. Bam. Man, I better see all kind of flames, bombs, like question marks. What do I do? How do I get that? Come on, ladies, give some hand claps.
Thank you so much.
We have to celebrate each other because this is looking good. Okay,
Thank
some of us have 21-year-old kids still carrying some weight on the side of, here and there, trying to work it out. Okay, get these products; they work.
Absolutely.
Man, this I had to tell you because when we were talking before the show, and I was like, wait a minute, you just had a 10-month-old baby. Congrats. Okay, walk in it, sis. Walk in it. All right, so next, Valet's your favorite product. For those that are on and do not know, Valet stands for Vitamins and Liquid Energy for 30 days. Yes. Vitamins and liquid energy for 30 days. That's why we are.
Yeah.
So, all right. So now you fell in love with the products. You started having results. Now, just like LT, within your first 60 days, you hit. You know what? I meant to lock my door before starting my show. You guys give it up for none other than CEO, Mr. Kenny Eloy. Come on in here, sir.
Fresh from the airport. Straight from the airport here. Hey.
I have Miss Georgiana.
Georgiana, what's going on?
Greetings. How are you, Mr. Lloyd?
I want to hear the story.
It's amazing. She loves the product. A 10-month-old baby, hit director, less than 60 days. You tell it.
Georgiana, let me ask you a question. Who is your upline?
My upline, my sponsor is Mr. LT Money, and we are under the Moores. Mr. and Mrs. Moore.
Is LT? Am I supposed to be seeing you?
You can see me now. I see you, Mr. Lloyd.
So you know what? So go on. I don't want to say anything. So Georgiana, go on. I want you going to tell me. So go on. You broke it in 60 days. What were some of the things you did to break it in 60 days?
Well, one of the first things I would say, and the main thing, is that I have not ever been in this type of arena, in this field, ever in my life. But it was the support of my team. I will be honest, they had to hold my hand, but the systems that were set up and the things that they shared with me, whenever I had questions, some questions they'll answer quickly, and other questions they'll send me straight to where I need to get the answers. Also in the process of supporting me to be the best that I can be. And that's why I'm so in love with this organization. I'm thankful for the company. Thank you so much for what you've done, because I know that through this company, I'll be able to have the time freedom that my husband and I have been praying for, because we have businesses. So it's not just about the money. It's not just about owning a business, but time freedom and being with our family more meant so much to us. And that's why I knew that when I was seeking something out and I found Tava, it was perfect.
You know what? Let me tell you something. For me, and this is really your time. This is really not my time. I don't want to steal your time to be recognized, but I think that what you're saying is right on. I'm going to do another master class very soon, and I have something to speak on from my heart, and it's about time, but it's more importantly, a lot of people put all the focus on money. There's a season for money, because when you're in debt and you're behind, and that's not your case, but it's the case of some people that are on your team. It's about the money. But at some point, it has to be much deeper than the money, because money comes and goes. And you know what? What's funny is that I was talking to my wife, and we were reflecting. And I posted something. And I said, you know what? When I was broke, I still enjoyed life. And I think I enjoyed life as much then as I enjoy it now. It was just different, because it's about, no matter what your circumstances are, it is about quality of time. Because when I was broke, I had plenty of time to be with my wife. My wife and I had plenty of time. I had plenty of time to be with my friends, for real. But so it's just about having quality time. And what the hell is quality time? Quality time is relative to everybody's situation. There's no one definition of quality time. Quality time is relative to your circumstances, your situation, your marriage, because it's one thing to make money, but if you don't have time to enjoy it,
yes.
Like I got a guy right now, and I'm not gonna mention his name, but this is my driver, right? Well, he has a company. He works 7 days a week, probably 14 hours a day. And he and I were talking, and I said, and you make money, but you got to be rich, because you don't even have time to spend it. You spend all your time sitting behind this wheel, and I got to imagine the only time you go on a date is your wife sits behind the wheel with you. He makes money, but he doesn't have a quality of life, because he spends his time engrossed in making the money.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? And
yes,
what is it to make money if you can't enjoy it? If you can't find time to spend, to travel, to enjoy things. So I don't want to get deep. This is your time. Listen, I want to congratulate you. And it's not what I've put together, it's what we are putting together. It's not me. I can't do this by myself. It is you, people like you. So it's not what you have put together, Mr. Lloyd. No, it's what we, Georgiana, it's what we are putting together as a people. Okay? And some people, this is going over their head because they don't even understand it. But it's what we are putting together. It's what you are helping us put together. So, man, listen, I was listening to you, Michelle, talk about you a little bit. And that's why I was like, let me just creep in and just see who she's
Thank
talking
you.
about. And you look nice too. I like the fact that you're on this show and you're representing well. Because you
Thank
know what?
you.
You can't sell a dream looking like a nightmare, girl. And you are selling the dream well today, okay?
Thank
So
you, Mr. Lloyd.
you'll enjoy your time on Wealth Building Wisdom, okay?
Yes,
Bye,
sir.
Michelle.
Bye, Mr. Lloyd. Wow, wow, wow. This
Wow.
is the company that we have. This is who we are. Just like that. And I don't know, not every company, the CEO stops what he's doing because he's fresh from the airport, walking into a meeting. And you know what we say all the time? It's not different here, it's real. It's real. Everybody from the CEO to the person who just joined 5 minutes ago, it's real. Oh my gosh. Like you have all of us cleaning out our eyes, ma'am. Your story is so powerful. It's so beautiful because there are so many, I was about to say women, but there are so many people
Yes.
out there needing what we have. Like, oh my gosh. So I don't know. I'm trying to hold it in. I'm gonna toss it to you. What else? What would you like to share or say right now before we wrap up? Just you take it.
Yeah. You know, with Mr. Lloyd coming in the way that he did, and then just I can see the celebration, that the way that we celebrate one another in the company, because our team, I've always been someone that believe in celebrating the small accomplishments. When people say, I want to lose 50 pounds, I always say, wait a minute. You want to lose 50 pounds, but you can only do it 1 pound at a time. And so I always tell people to celebrate the small goals. And one thing is that when I became a part of the dream team, every little thing that I did and other people on the team, we would celebrate. And so when Mr. Lloyd came in and the way that he spoke, you can see that the company is just, you know, it starts from the head, and it means a lot to me. Even in a conversation that I had with you all at corporate when we spoke yesterday, it's just a company that is so great. And when he said this is something that we all are building, it is so true, because we're all building together, we're all celebrating together. And this thing called time freedom, I know a lot of people need money right now. And I understand that. I've been in situations where I felt like I really needed the money. But something about having the money without time freedom is totally different. So I just want to say thank you.
Wow. And thank you for sharing your story. I look forward to having you back on again, Mr. LT. I know, Jay, I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying to hold it in. Oh my goodness, because if I can have the whole ugly cry online, she cries all pretty and stuff. I don't do it well. But that's what it's about here. There's something for everybody. Everyone isn't looking for money. Everybody doesn't need to lose weight. I'll tell you, my absolute favorite part of our company is the friendships and the relationships that have been formed. That, for me, that is the best part of who we are. It's the connections that will go on from years to come. So Uh, thank you so much for your transparency, your honesty. Next time I'm gonna have to bring you back so we can talk about how you hit director.
Yeah.
uh, so quick and get into that. Anybody you want to shout out to before you go?
I want to give a shout out to my entire dream team. I'm just really thankful to my infinite power, my mighty creator. I wouldn't be able to do it without the strength that's been given. My husband is absolutely amazing. He has supported me through all of this, my family, my friends, but our team, everyone that held my hands, the Moores, Coach Sheila, LT Money. I'm just thankful. I wish I knew everyone by name. I don't, but I definitely know the voices and I know the messages and all the encouragement that they've given. I want to say thank you to you as well for just all the kind words, the encouragement, just our entire company. I'm thankful. That's the shout out for everyone. Thank you.
I love it. I love it. Thank you, sis. Thank you, Mr. LT Money. Man, let me tell you, if you came onto the show late, I promise you, you want to go back and watch it over again from the beginning. Guys, you should share this. Danielle, I know you are on. You should send this to Mr. Harold. Guys, we were talking to some people and they want to know about Tava, who we are. Georgiana and LT were a great representation. And we've got our CEO today. You never ever know what you will get on an edition of Wealth Building Wednesday. I highly encourage you to share this video